Our first honoree is a graduate of Haverhill High School, the Academy of Information Technology in Haverhill, Massachusetts, and is currently a student at Boston University pursuing a degree in computer science. She credits her academy for opening her up to so many different fields of technology and helping her to narrow down what field she wanted to study in college. Additionally, Olivia Bene's experience at her NAF summer internship as a student teacher at a robotics summer camp taught her how to invigorate and empower technological literacy amongst today's youth. She is currently interning with the Fenway Sports Group and focused on how the organization can implement technology in their arenas to better the guest experience and produce tangible data for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Olivia.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Olivia Bene, and I am deeply honored to be recognized as a 2022 NAF Next Alumni Award recipient. NAF has made such a pivotal impact on my life. I remember the exact moment I was introduced to the organization. Let's go back to when I was in 8th grade at Hunking Middle School in Haverhill, Massachusetts. It was a sticky day in May, and I was sitting at the end of one of those long wooden lunch tables, escaping the summer heat in a very cold cafeteria. A teacher, Mrs. Kelly, spoke on the raised stage about the inaugural class of the NAF Academy of Information Technology at Haverhill High School. There were classes about 3D printing and programming and robotics, topics that I was always interested in, but I never knew how I could get involved in until that moment. Growing up, I was called a dork and a nerd, frequently. Some people might be embarrassed by those names, but to let you in on a little secret, I loved it. Being called those names told me that other people saw my passion for technology. Sitting in that lunchroom on that summer day in May, I knew my passion had a place with NAF. Someone who understood that passion was Cliff Ashbrook, my mentor. Cliff was one of the lead NAF teachers, and he saw my eyes light up whenever I talked about new and innovative technology. He encouraged me to keep learning and exploring, which inspired me to get more involved in extracurricular activities like the AV club and the robotics team he coached. Being part of NAF has even led me to participating in hackathons, which are competitions where teams are only allowed 24 hours to create a technical solution to give back to my community. During one hackathon, my team was challenged with finding a solution for local truancy. In just one day, we created an app that made it possible for parents to know where their kids were through a digital check-in system. We spent the whole night working on it, and that lack of sleep paid off. We came in 3rd place, beating out not only college students, but even software engineers who did this work for a living. Talk about feeling proud. Fast forward, and my NAF experience has allowed me to apply the skills I was learning in the classroom to the real world and was a stepping stone for everything I would encounter in college. For example, this past semester, I was required to take a course on SQL, or SQL, a programming language used to communicate and manage databases. Fortunately, I had exposure to SQL through a database course when I was a junior with NAF in high school as part of my academy track. The strong foundation NAF provided me showed me I belong. And as I reached the midpoint of my summer internship with the Red Sox as a systems developer, I know that I earned a seat at that table and I will confidently take it. I have gotten to contribute new components and features to the software the team uses to connect coaches, scouts, and the medical staff across the globe. I've repaired and prepared the software that organizes the mass amounts of data the team is using as we speak to prepare for the 2022 draft. I'm deeply grateful to NAF for providing me with the launching pad into such a competitive field, especially amid the feelings of imposter syndrome that come with being a woman in STEM. NAF has played a huge part in giving me the confidence to follow my passion and pursue my professional goals. Thanks to NAF, I'm confident I earned every opportunity on my own merit. I'm happy to say I've been programming since 2015, and I'm now in my final year studying computer science at Boston University, my dream school and my dream internship. The things I have learned from NAF in high school are relevant to me every day. I want to thank my dad, who has always pushed me to try everything at least once and explore my interest, and has supported me for it all. This has instilled that just do it and keep going attitude in me. And I also want to thank my mentor, Cliff Ashbrook, who is the reason I became so involved in technology in high school and encouraged me to go after many technological opportunities and help me figure out what I wanted to do with my life. Now, I aim to help others find their purpose and passion. I have spent summers teaching middle school students about programming in hopes of sparking the passion for STEM that I had at a young age. I'm humbled that I got to inspire more young people to bravely embark on these careers, especially young women. I look back at my 8th grade self, discovering a place for my passion in a cold cafeteria. Standing here as a senior in college, about to start my career, that moment in time seems so long ago. I'm eternally grateful for the opportunities NAF provided me. Technical skills like 3D printing and robotics, and career skills like interview prep and mentorship. And yes, I am still that same dorky kid with a passion for programming that I was almost 10 years ago. I'm pursuing a career in technology, never letting myself get deterred despite the frustration, imposter syndrome, lack of representation of women in STEM, and any personal obstacles. And I will leave you with something that has stuck with me for years from the late animator Montiel. His mantra was keep moving forward. Seems simple, right? But those 3 words have pushed me through some of the darkest and most difficult times. He's right, keep moving forward. Don't give up. If I stopped, I wouldn't be standing in front of you today. I hope that you continue to do what brings you joy regardless of where you are in life. Look for what sparks your passion and puts the light in your eyes. Keep trying, keep moving forward. Although you might not realize at the moment, eventually you'll see how far you've come when you take a look around. Thank you.